What if that nagging feeling in the back of your neck was real? What if those hands reaching out from the dark that you believed were there were there? What if the monster in the basement really existed? And what if there was really something under the bed? Would you have the courage to face your fears?
Hello, brave souls. I'm your host, Paul Rondeau, and tonight's story is called The Worst Kind of Zombies. It's been 6 months since I felt safe in my own home. I like to tell myself that I was one of the lucky ones. I was spared the horrors of the cities. All those people running for their lives. Years of potential snuffed out and weaponized in moments. I felt lucky at first, but now they're out here, and I'm stuck with them. My luck ran out the day the dead rose from their graves. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is John, and it doesn't really matter at this point what I used to do before all of this. Everyone just has this job of surviving now. You either take that job seriously, or you become one of them. I've tried to call them other things, but really at the end of the day, they are zombies. Not the type of zombie you'd want to deal with, though. They started out how you'd assume. We, unfortunately, got a running variety of zombies. Made the virus spread like wildfire. The dead would eat their way through a city in a matter of days. Most major cities went black in the first week. I've yet to meet anyone that's made it out of one. I'd luckily lived out in the country, which stopped me from having to deal with the dead for a few weeks. This gave a lot of us time to prepare, and that's exactly what we did. I was originally with a large group of survivors. We had held up in our local police station. We had stockpiled weapons, ammo, and food, and were hoping to ride this out. We didn't think the zombies would migrate out of the cities. If it had been your run-of-the-mill zombies, we'd have been able to hold them off. We had most of our local police force with us and plenty of retired vets. When the dead showed up, they didn't come running. We actually mistook them for another group of survivors. I know it sounds hard to believe, but they came into town in vehicles, and were able to communicate. Before we could set up a defensive perimeter, they started opening fire. We still thought they were human until we had to fall back into the building, and we could see them cannibalizing the corpses of our dead friends. They didn't eat vital portions of the body needed for mobility. This allowed the recently dead to get up and join their ranks. At this point, we had lost any kind of command and control, and everyone ran toward the exit on the other side. I wish now that we just stood our ground and tried to fight. At least if we lost, we wouldn't have to deal with this world anymore. The zombies must have anticipated us leaving out the back because they were already on us as soon as we came out. I had my weapon at the ready, and was able to kill 2 that had my friends pinned. Unfortunately, my friends got up and took their place in the hunt. I put them down too, and just started to run. I knew if the ones with weapons came around the corner, I'd be as good as gone. 10 of us were running away at this point, with the zombies running our tail. The only reason I'm even here today is that 7 of them decided to stand their ground and fight the zombies. I didn't even think twice and just kept running. I wish I'd been less of a coward. I could hear their weapons going off as I ran away. I still don't know if they survived, but I haven't seen any of them since. I actually haven't seen anyone since. I'm too afraid to leave this house. I ended up running back to my house to hide out. I now only leave the house at night to scavenge for supplies. The only advantage we have against the zombies is they can't see well at night. They are practically blind in the dark. It's the only reason I'd be able to make it this long. Something has to give, though. I can't keep living like this. I've contemplated taking my own life a few times, but I just can't find the courage to do it.